Hello guys, welcome to YouTube channel for Mania. So guys, this is the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, and finally the One UI 3.0 with Android 11 is on the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. So in today's video, we are doing the tips and tricks video of the Galaxy Note 10 Plus in 2021 with the One UI 3.0 and the Android 11 features. So guys, let's get started. So guys, let's start with the pro tip. So that's getting the live FPS. So guys, for getting the live FPS, go to the settings and go all the way up to about phone. Under about phone, select the software information, and upon software information you can see build number and tap the 7 times. Then you have become the developer and type your pin code. Then you could see you have developer options enabled. Then go back and upon here just go to the developer options, and you could scroll over here and go to the game sections, and it would be around the bottom. So going, yes, you can see in game section you could see GPU watch. Tap over here and turn on the GPU watch. So currently what happens is you could set up FPS, load, and context menu. That means the context info over here, and you could even delete which are the select items you want to select and all. So now just go over here. You can see on the top you could see the current average FPS. Average is 51 and the current GPU load. Now I am scrolling, you could see the change in FPS. Current average 55, and for accurate, let me open GTA San Andreas and let's see. So 18 FPS, 19, current average is just 1, is going offline. Resume. See, you could see the change. 42 FPS. It's currently for 60 FPS. Wow, nice. See, still on 50. Guys, let's check while playing.
To the devil with that shit.
So you could see it's getting around 30 FPS only. See, it's showing 30, average of 30. See, let's open another game. Let's open this guy over here, that the his masters. You could see 55. Play. See, now the FPS is going 60. See, 59 FPS, 60 FPS. So that's a great one. So if you're a sort of extremely into gaming, and to get the current live FPS is extremely great. So that's is over here. So the current average, then you could also get the GPU performance, CPU performance, and all. So that's the first tip. That's under the developer options, and its name is GPU watch. So I'm just turning it off. So turn off GPU watch. Yes guys, now did you guys know that you could open up to 3 WhatsApp on this phone without any third-party applications? Most of you guys may know that it have the dual messenger capability and the secure folder. So that's what I'm telling about. I'm just randomly saying that you could use 3 WhatsApp. That means 1 WhatsApp in this normal one, and then go to the settings, and upon here you could see advanced features, and advanced features you could see dual messenger. Here also you can add another WhatsApp. So install a second copy of WhatsApp and go to install. So this could be a second WhatsApp turning on dual messenger. So that's the second WhatsApp. And the next thing is having a secure folder at your phone. The secure folder is at extremely a different entity that you could store a separate folder. That means a separate storage space, and I will show you right now the secure folder. So this is the first WhatsApp and second WhatsApp. And now go to the secure folder. So this is the secure folder, and you could see a plus button over here, and just do plus. So you could either download from Play Store if any applications, or you could select from inside this phone itself. So that's another. So you could use 3 WhatsApp at the same time. So let me add the WhatsApp from here itself. So I'm adding WhatsApp and add. Yes guys, so first 1 WhatsApp over here, So that's in secure folder, and that's not gonna mix with any of them in your normal private, that means in your normal phone. And yes, and every application in the secure folder is not get mixed with the other application. It will be only in the secure folder itself. And now the second WhatsApp, that's in the dual messenger and your normal WhatsApp. So you could use 3 WhatsApp in the same phone without any third-party application. So if you're a high-end user, that means always a node user would be an extreme high-end packed user, so that would be great for you guys. Now let's go to the next thing. So that's called call background. So first of all, go to the dialer, you could see, and over here just tap on the 3 dots and you could go to the settings, and in the settings you could see call background. So in the call background you could set any video wallpaper, that means any video wallpaper in your phone, or you can download any video wallpaper and play at the same time when you get a call. So you could select the layout, that means which should have the name and the number in a big font, or the name and number in a small font versus the profile picture over here, and that's the layout. You could set it up to anyone which you like. And the next one would be the background, call background. So you could see by default you could have 3 backgrounds or just 1 background, and you could add over in this plus, you could add video wallpaper from the gallery. So that's a nice great thing. So if you get any of the calls, a nice video wallpaper appears like this one. See, very nice to see. And just do it, guys. The next is one of the thing that is common for many of the other UIs for a long time, but still missing the Samsung UI, and that was one of the main thing that was missing, is that's just a small feature, double tap to lock. So even Samsung have many tons of features, still Samsung uses this double tap to lock feature. And instead of that, in the previous videos on Note 20 Ultra, I have said that actually I had been an alternative for the double tap to lock. That was the assistant menu or assistive menu over here. Just tap over here and just screen off. So that was the alternative, and now you don't need any alternative, guys. So because this option is right now on the Galaxy Note 10 Plus via the One UI 3.0. So go to the settings, and upon go to the advanced features, and upon advanced features go to the motions and gestures. Over here you could see double tap to turn off the screen and double tap to turn on the screen. So these two incredible features, but unfortunately this was missing for the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, still the One UI 2.5, but now it's on. And lift to wake is just waking up the phone when you lift it up. That's all features were previously on this phone itself. And one of the innovative feature is palm swipe to capture. Actually I had made an alternative, that's the assistive menu. Just click over here and you could see screenshots, and just tap over here, boom, the screenshot is taken. And the next option is just palm swipe on the screen to capture. See, just I'm just doing a palm swipe over here. See, that's it, the palm swipe. So for enable that, go to the settings, and then go to advanced features, and upon advanced features you could see motions and gestures, palm swipe to capture. That's also a great move if you really like them. So guys, now let's go to the next thing, that's the iPhone take live photo. So if you see almost all the iPhones, that means every iPhone have the live photo feature. That means taking a second ahead of the exact moment when we pick up the photo and giving us a sort of a small short video like that. So that exactly same thing is over here also. So go to the camera and you would see an option right here, just turn off motion photo off and just turn on motion photo. And I will just do a click right now, just instantly clicking. As I have just done a click, and now I am just doing a click right like this, and now I'm just going to take the photo. You can see play motion photo, and just do that, view motion photo. You could see that it takes 2 or 3 seconds ahead of the moment which we take the photo, and you could either take a screenshot of which one you exactly like and either made a gif or select a particular frame and take a screenshot. So that's incredible, guys. So that's almost the same feature like on the iPhones, that's live photo. Then the next thing you might be seeing is have a 12 GB of RAM. Then you could not need to close any of the application, but if you still need to, you want a clean and need memory, but you want to steal some of the applications in the memory but by leaving every others left, so then you should do like that. Go to your reasons, and you could see many of the applications are here, and do one thing, just tap on the icon menu over here and just click keep open. So I just keep open the GTA San Andreas only. I'm just doing close all. Then again going to resume. You could see this application is still on memory. See, you could resume and start playing, but every other applications will be gone. So and now I am again removing stop keeping open, and I just done close out. So now the entire application is gone. So if you really like any one or two applications to be pinned, like I've always opened, then keep it up, then just do it up, and every other applications will be down, and the exact application which you want will be exactly over there. So that's a nice and clean feature over here. The next thing is quick launching. So I will show you the quick launching right now. So if I just double press the power key, you could see, just double press the power key for this type of, see, double click, and immediately torch gets on. So for doing that stuff, just turn off this, go to the settings, go to the display, and under display you could see side key, and you could see double press, and you could select open quick camera. That means if you're a sort of always a cameraman who always takes photos, then you could go to, that means launch quick camera. Or you could, if you're a fan of Bixby, then open Bixby, or you could select any applications, that means which you want to open. So I select the torch over here, so you could see torch over here. If instead you could select any applications, you could see it's loading. See, you could select any of the applications. If you would launch WhatsApp at the same time, launching Google Duo, or every application, even if your games itself. So almost all applications can be opened from directly from there. So that's a nice feature. Then the next thing is press and hold. So usually by press and hold, the Bixby comes in, and I just do remap to the power off menu, so that you could press and hold over here. Just see it. See, the immediately power menu arrives. So that's a great feature. In normal stuffs, you could see wake Bixby. See immediately Bixby, and it's very annoying, and sometimes I feel it's very annoying. So that's why I just took the power off menu. Then the next thing, I already mentioned that before arriving the double tap to lock, this was the feature to turn off the screen and turn off the screenshots at very ease. And I will just once again show you how to do that. So go to the settings, and upon here go to the accessibility upon here, and upon accessibility select interaction and dexterity, and upon here you could see assistant menu. So it have multiple tons of options. Actually I have select some organizations like this, and you could even remap to any of them which you like, the edge icon, pin soup, reasons, and always they would be appear like a small icon over here. See, just tap on the small icon, and you could remap any of your applications like, and just a tap do the immediate thing which you want. That see, instead of power off menu, just over here and just tapping for here, and select the screen off. So every applications, everything which you do want to get the power key would be done by the assistant menu itself. So that's a nice feature to do. So I always toggle the settings with them. And the next thing is the notification history. So that's the main thing. So if you get many notifications, we just do clear all, then all the notifications will be gone. But immediately you just thought that, oh, that notification I need to see, now what should I do? So the exact thing is arrived on here. So go to the settings and go to the notifications. If you miss any notification, it would be very helpful. And upon notification, you could see advanced settings over here, and go to the advanced settings, and you would see one thing, that the notification history you should turn on over here, and you could see what all happened would be immediately over here. Screenshot was taken at 3:12, then the torch was turned on at 3:16, and again it was turned on again. Then opening the 3 games, that means game booster. Then I have received a system notifications, like 4 notifications, and which all were this, and I have got some WhatsApp notifications previously, then YouTube notifications. So entire notifications all throughout the day will be exactly over. So if you miss some notifications, no issues, just directly go to the settings and go to the notification history, and boom, immediately all of the notifications will be directly over there. So that's a nice feature over here, sir. Then let's go to the next thing, that's the chat wallpaper for your normal message. You could see I have selected a contact, and upon here on the contacts, just click on 3 dots. You could see customize wallpaper, and you could see you could customize any wallpaper which you like, and you could also change the text color. And also there is a gallery icon over here. You can select any images from the gallery and use it as your customized wallpaper for your messages itself. So it's always like the WhatsApp Messenger itself. You could customize your chat wallpaper, and also that's a really nice thing to do. Then I will show you some quick tip regarding the keyboard. Just tap on the keyboard, and if you want to type something, that means you need to open, first of all, open Google, then go into Google Translate, then typing your text, and then copying that and paste over here. That's the usual thing you do on almost all the phones. On the Samsung keyboard, you just tap over here, and you could see a translate icon over here. Just click on the translate. No, you need to go into any other apps and all. Hi, how are you? And just click boom, hi Sugamano, and immediately you can just type on going and just send hi Sugamano. So that's so very much convenient, and you could select any of the language which you like. I just translated it to Malayalam, so it depends on which one you like. See, you could translate any language over here to any one. See, and just immediately type and just type thanks, and just click over here Nani, and just send immediately. So no need of copying, pasting random stuffs, and also that's very much convenient and all. Then the next thing I want to tell about this keyboard, actually, if you are some sort of that means need different types of customization for your keyboard, then go to the settings, and keep in mind that we didn't use any of the third-party applications. These are all built-in features for your One UI 3.0. That means mostly suits for all the phones right now. And just go to the settings for the keyboard customization, and just go to the settings, and upon here go to the that means there is accessibility, and upon accessibility go to the visibility enhancements, and upon visibility enhancements you could see high contrast keyboard. So you could select just turn on. You could see high contrast, this one, black, then a sort of yellow and black combination, then a blue one. So that's so nice and authentic to see. It depends upon you. I really like this one. It's more like a clean, and black and white's more like a clean looking. I really like this one. And after that you could also select a high contrast theme also. See, you could even, that means directly from the Galaxy Store itself, you could just need to install some below 1 MB and all. And this another one, blue one, just loading, and just keep it on install. You could have a theme, that means entire theme would be changed, and also you could use high contrast fonts. That means the color will be more thicker than what you see. Just enable it. You could see the thicker colors, that means some more contrast colors and all, and same goes with that high contrast theme also. And this next thing is remove animations. Guys, you see that this have a sort of nice animations feel over here. You could see while transition and all will look very nice, but some people need immediately fast and quick responses like the OnePlus. Actually, the thing happens with the Oxynoises, they almost have very minor animations, so that they feel so much fluidic and energetic. So that's the same thing, just do remove animations, and now you could see no animations over, just immediately just home screen. See, and transition, no transaction effects. But actually I'm a fan of this Samsung animations. I just really love them, so that's why I'm keeping them alive. So now let's go to the next tip. So guys, just look at my navigation. Actually in mine I have no navigation buttons, just a bar at the bottom. So it's set it up, it's very clean. That means a large immersive display. You can use your display to immersive display. So just go to the settings and go to the display, and upon here by default you could have the navigation bar like this one with the buttons, so which will appear like a buttons over bottom. See, back, home and recents, and just move to the swipe gestures. So swipe and move to swipe gestures. See, and if you want to remove this one also, just remove that one also, that gesture. Then it will become a completely immersive display. You could see no restrictions, nothing, a full view display, absolutely immersive. And for going back, so if you are in some sort of applications and if you wish to go back, so if you're in sort of camera and going back, just swipe from the left hand, see, or swipe from the right, that's back. And if you want to go to recents, that means swipe from the bottom and stop at the middle. See, it's done, boom. And just want to go home, just take the application and just swipe up. So that's immediate, and a nice sort of animations and all. So I really like them for setting it up. Just go to the settings, and go to the display, and upon display you go to the navigation bar and select the swipe gestures. And if you want to do this, then do the gesture hints also, remove them. immersive display. Then the next thing I want to say in the display itself, that's two modes. Actually, we have the screen mode. That one is set to vivid and natural. If you're a sort of who uses your phone all the time, that means a 24/7 user, I would recommend you to go doing on natural, because if long sessions of continuous mobile usage may damage your eye, that means a sort of irritation in your eyes. So keeping in natural, that means color tint and the color temperature will be reduced and giving a cool and vibe atmosphere to you. Or instead you could use the blue light filter, so that's also nice. That's the exact thing you should do, the blue light filter. Then it would be in between the natural and vivid, some sort of distracting the harmful rays and all. So that's a nice thing. Then the next thing is screen resolution. So by default, most of the comes only with full HD plus. You could go up to the quad HD plus for the maximum resolution, that means 3040 and 1440. And the next, so if you are having a Galaxy S21, that means S21 series, then S21 Ultra, I especially mean S21 Ultra, then you could use the quad HD plus along with the 120 hertz of refresh rate. That's the nice thing. But in the Note 20 Ultra, S20 Ultra, you could either use the quad HD or quad HD and 60 hertz, or 120 hertz with full HD plus. So that's the difference between the things. And now let's go to the next thing. So that's the Samsung Daily. So if you're a user who uses your phone, and you could see while swiping at the extreme left, then you could see a Samsung Daily app. I will just show you. I am just disabled right now, Samsung Daily. So if you are just in a hurry and doing something, then immediately this one arrives with all the type of feeds and all. So if you want to just disable it, just go to just swipe over here. So you could see that. Then just press and hold on the home screen and just go over here and then click Samsung, turn off Samsung Daily. So that's immediately. And if you are having a Galaxy S21 series, then you could use the Google Discover over here instead of the Samsung Daily. You could switch between the Google Discover or the Samsung Daily. And I think Google Discover is much more convenient than the Samsung Daily. Then the next thing would be the video enhancer. Actually, if you're a user who uses most of the time Netflix, Amazon Prime, or MX Player, videos, galleries and all, then you could have to use this feature, that means video enhancer. Actually, video enhancer is always like an image enhancer, image optimizer for our phones. Just go to the settings, and in the advanced features over here, you could see at the almost at the bottom, you could see video enhancer. Just turn on this guy, enhance the image quality of your videos to enjoy brighter and more vivid colors. So which all applications are supported this video enhancing. So that's a really nice thing. Then the next thing is, if you want to go to the reasons, you could see some of the applications over here. These are the most used applications right now within this moment. So if you are just get irritated, you don't want any of the applications to be shown bottom, because you have customized everything of important applications over here, then just go up and just click over here the settings and show recommended apps turn off. Then you could see nothing, no applications at the bottom, just your reasons only, nothing over here. So it's a clean and neat ambience over here. Then the next something I always want to see is that swipe down for notification panel. So if you could see immediately upon swiping down, you could see the notification panel, and swiping up brings the app, but it's like this. Go to settings, and upon here you could see swipe down for notification. If it is not turned on, then what happens is swipe down and swipe up exactly brings both of them brings only the app menu. No notification panel will be there. So to turn on, that swipe down for notification panel, just turn on, then you could see any of the applications. See, just swipe down brings the notification panel, swipe up brings the app menu. So that's really convenient. Then the next thing is hide apps. So that's if you're a sort of playing games or some private applications all the times, and you want to not get to be seen by others, then go to the hide apps option over here. And upon hide apps, you could see any application. That means, suppose I want to remove the WhatsApp clone, which I have just created. Actually, I don't want to see my WhatsApp clone to anybody other than the normal WhatsApp app. Then you just tap on the WhatsApp clone application and just select and press done. And now I am just going to the home screen. You could see there is no WhatsApp clone application over here. See, no WhatsApp clone application. See, nothing over here. Then if you want to just bring back, just again go to the home screen settings, then again click hide apps. You could see hidden apps in the top, and just unmark it and press done. Boom. And just again going to the see WhatsApp clone is there. And the next some of things is just a part of customization. That's the home screen customization. So that's like this. So if you want to present, that means 1 UI 3.0 is very much improved in the terms of, see, the volume bar icons are very much improved. See, it's almost like the iOS type of animations and all. See in the volume, I really like this one. And the next thing would be, that means if you press and hold the application, then the applications could do, see, you could have some widgets. If app supports some widgets, then immediately the widgets would arrive over here. So let's go press and hold the YouTube, see, directly go to the YouTube search customizations and all. Let me take an application which have widgets, and that would be not this one, which all applications have widgets. Yeah, let me turn on the Samsung Music over here. Samsung Music, Samsung, yes, Samsung Music is over here. Yeah, just bring down over here, and now I'm just gonna press and hold the Samsung Music. You could see the immediately widgets options are right over here. See, widgets, and you could select which all widget you like and just press add. Where is it? Yeah, it's already here. So this is the widget for the Samsung Music. So if you have any application which have directly widgets over there, then just press and hold over here, immediately widgets will be arrived over here, and select the widgets which you want. Also that means the favorite tracks, recent apps, and almost all of the favorite settings of your application would be by default inside that itself. See, most of the application could have that. Recent files would be for the my files. Let's go to the Gmail. See home, maps, and work. So that's also a nice thing to do if you want to press and hold the setting, hold the applications. And let's go to some things related to the sound. Go to the settings and go to the sounds and vibration, and upon here you could see sound quality and effects. Upon sound quality and effects, you could see Dolby Atmos. Actually, they have two stereo speakers, one over here, bottom fairing one, and the next is earpiece over here one. And just turn on the Dolby Atmos for the maximum immersive sound, and you could even customize the sound. That means if you're watching movie, music, and voice, so just keep it on auto. That means you could auto customize to any of the situations. Then if you also want to get a punchy sound, that means a sort of vocal enthusiast, then you could go to equalizer and just customize your sound output like the normal, pop, classic, and all. So that's upon you guys if you really want them. And the next thing is, if you've done home screen customization, then you could also know camera customization. So if you're a fan of cameras, so I had just photo, live focus, video, that's all, nothing else, and everything I have just moved to more. So if you're a sort of man who is always taking, that means night mode, then just press and hold the night mode over here. See, and now it's icon like here, and just tap on the over here and just save. Now what happens is, so you could see the night mode on the immersive first end itself. After the photo, immediately the night mode arrives, and you could either switch or move to the other parts also. So just press, and you could either rearrange this one also, this guy is also from one end to another. And you could also, if you don't want live focus to be here, then just move the live focus back to here, and not want the night mode to be here. By default, photo and video one will be there, except that every of the other modes you could switch over here, and they would be under the more option. So you could either customize that too. It's immediately upon you. That means whether you like customization of your camera and all. Then the next thing is, let's move to some things that's exclusively dedicated to battery. So that's battery backup is one of the inevitable thing for the mobile phone. But after the One UI 2.5, then going to the 3.2, there are some minor changes to the battery. That means the power saving modes. That means if before you have some mode called maximum power saving mode, and that would extend your battery up to the maximum level, but this doesn't have such features at the glance, but this is already inbuilt over here. That's the same feature that's called limit apps and home screen. That's the exactly maximum power saving mode. So that's happening over here, but actually the name of the maximum power saving mode is gone, and it's now just power saving mode, more clean and neat look. I really like that. And you could either customize your usage also, then limit apps and home screen, and just turn on the power saving mode. Then immediately the normal, that means the maximum power saving mode will be turned on. See, it's done, and every applications would be removed, and you would be customized, and exit if you don't want. Turn off power saving mode, and immediately getting back to the normal home screen with all the applications. Yeah, That's it. So that's a really nice thing, guys. I really like that. And let's move to some other customization in terms of the lock screen and all. So if you see that, let me go to my lock screen. So this is my lock screen. In previously, if you swipe, that means if you swipe over here, you could see some face widgets over here. That means if you swipe left or right, then you could see some face widgets. But by this, that means by one UI 3.0, just tap over here, you could see the all the face widgets like icons over here. That means a sort of list view apart from the normal left or right swipe. So you could see all the applications. And for setting the face widgets, it's called face widgets. Go to the lock screen over here, settings, lock screen, sorry, it was home screen, lock screen, and over here you could see widgets, and you could see which all widgets do you really like and set it up. That's really regarding the widgets. Then the next thing is shortcuts. So I have set the shortcut to left shortcut and right shortcut. That's going to this lock screen, and you could see one shortcut over here. That means here one shortcut, then the next shortcut over here. So these are the two shortcuts, guys. So if you want to customize your shortcut also, you could do that. Just go to the settings, go to the lock screen, and upon here you could select the shortcuts and select either the left shortcut which you want to select. You could select it to WhatsApp or in games which you really like, or same goes with the right shortcut. You could select which one do you exactly really like. So, and the next thing is would be customizing the lock screen. That means you have the clock styles on the lock screen. While it will be like this, you could select any of the colors which you like. See, you could select any of the colors which you really like and just press done. The colors will be changed. See, clock styles, different types of clock style which you really like. So you could customize your lock screen entirely. Then the next thing, let's go to the always on display. So it's always under the lock screen itself. So going to the lock screen, and upon here always on display. So always on display have three characteristics. So one is always show. That means if you turn on the always on display, it will every time, that means 24/7 it will be turned on, but that consumes too much of battery. So I would recommend going to tap to show for 10 seconds or show scheduled. So most of the time I make use of the always on display while I am sleeping or I'm at the bed, I'm just looking at the phone. So if you are turning it as show as schedule, then set the start time and end time. I would set it up to even from night 10 p.m. to morning 6 a.m., something like that. So I should see in between, if I wake up for the morning, I should see this time, and I should customize in my own type. So that's show as scheduled. And either if you're not sort of that particular type of looking, then you could set to tap to show for 10 seconds. So that what happens is it won't show every time. Just tap on here, will show your see always on display. So that's really nice and convenient. And you could also set the clock style. So again, it's in the settings, lock screen. So going to the settings, and under the lock screen you could see the clock style. So always on display clock style, you could see many of the clock styles over here. Under here you could see colors. That means you could see some gifs also. That means it's upon highly customizable. You could see colors, different types of colors and animations over here. So that's upon customization, the lock screen and all. So that's all regarding the home screen and the lock screen customization. Apart from that, we could see contact information. So you could write anything which you really like. That means if you are a sort of phone which you like, always like some codes and all. So here I have written code is love, something like that. You could also return over here. So that means for keeping your phone unique, or keeping your phone with your energetic code and all. So that's it. And now let's move to some other features called biometrics and security. And let's move to the settings itself. And upon here, going to the biometrics and security, so you could see two options. That means one is face recognition, the fingerprints animation, and upon below you could see more biometric settings. So just tap over here, you could see show unlock transition effects. So what happens is that, so if you just do like this, see no particular sort of transition effect. But if you go to settings again and go to the lock screen, go to the biometrics and security, and going to the more biometrics, show unlock transition effect. And now if you see a nice effect for animation, see a nice effect for unlocking your phone. So that's a nice thing. And again, go to that biometrics and security. So that's one of the animation. Then let's go to the face recognition, and upon here just type your pin. And upon here you have some free options called add alternative look. So if you are in always sometimes wearing specs, sometimes not wearing specs, I would recommend going to add an alternative look and add the one which you wear the specs. So if you are not wearing specs and wearing specs, you would unlock the phone, but instead if you wear the specs, if you register by wearing the specs, if you remove the specs, then it won't unlock. So it is sort of mismatch or slowness will happen. So instead of that, going this would exactly help you. Then stay on the lock screen until swipe. Actually, if your phone is unlocked but it would be still on the lock screen until you swipe. Actually, I really like if you're, see, I will just show what happens. So if your face is recognized, then it will immediately go to the home screen. If you don't swipe, it's also go to the settings and go to the biometrics and security and go to the face recognition, type your pin and stay on lock screen until you swipe. And this does is, see, so if your phone is still unlocked but still stays on the lock screen, if only you swipe, then brings to the home screen. So that's the difference. Now let's move to some differences in the fingerprints. So let's move to the fingerprints and typing the pin, and upon here you can see show animation when unlocking, and you could either customize your name or which of the fingerprint you have added, and you could either check your fingerprint which one was added. See, fingerprint 1 should match, and show animation when unlocking. So it will show a ripple effect. See, I will show you. See, now no animations is arrived because I am just turned off. So if you are a fan of animations, every time just show animation when unlocking, and now just see a ripple effect is over there. So that's a really nice thing. I will just show once more clearly. See here, just a slight ripple effect over here. That's the next thing. Then guys, just go to some other things like the edge lightning feature. So previously the edge lightning was on the display itself. So now display just have the edge panel over here, no edge lightning features in the display. So it is just moved to another place. Before that I will just show the edge panels. So this is the edge panel, and upon here you can select the panels which you select, which you like. Just select them if you like, don't select them if you go on like which one you select or not. And then upon here you could also reorder them in any order which you like. See, I have already ordered in my favorite order. And after that you could also download many of the edge applications from the Galaxy store itself. Actually I have downloaded only the favorite ones like the weather, music, live messages, people, smart select tasks, and some of them that means very likely to me. Then the next thing related to the edge panels is the edge lightning, or we could, before going to that, I would say about edge handle also. So this is the edge handle which appears over here. You could see it's, you could set it up transparency to low high, then its size to big small. See, this happens. See the size difference. See, it's and the color red. See, you could either customize the edge, that means the edge handle, and you could also lock the position of the edge handle also. So if you want to lock at a particular position, then you could do that also. Then now let's move to the edge lightning, which is a favorite. So for that, for edge lightning, just go to the notifications. Upon notifications you would select two options, that means one is brief and one is detailed. Go to the brief pop-up settings over here, and upon C you could select edge lightning style, and you have tons of edge lightning. So if you select, you could see any effect. See, ripple effect, hertz, wave, and many of the effects, and you could select any of the color which you really like. So red one, then advanced, transparency, width and duration. So it's upon you guys, and you have already heard about these features and all. So that's all regarding the features which you want to tell you in this One UI 3.0 of the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. The Galaxy Note 10 Plus is an incredible device still in 2021. I would recommend this Galaxy Note 10 Plus, guys. So stay tuned and subscribe. Thank you guys, have a nice